Day 47, it's June 27th, 2026 of Art Every Day. So today is more of the same that I've been doing for the rest of this week. So a lot of practice just drawing circles, cylinders, ellipses, and the like. So I did have a chance earlier today to go outside and do some other art. I thought today might be a good day to do a self critique on that, but I still had issues getting a picture of that, so we're just sticking with the practice for today. I also tried rotating the canvas around a few times on the cylinder sketch drawing, just the practice drawing here, to see if that would help create straighter lines, if my arm needs to be at a certain angle. And I've just been testing out a lot, playing with a lot, and I think that's the best way to learn, is to try something new and see if it sticks and see if it makes it more efficient. Um, but yeah, like I said, I had a chance to go out to the farmers market again today and do a sketch. Today was a bit odd, um, because I sat down, I set up my chair, I got out my sketch pad, and a group of people came up and asked if I wanted to do an interview with NPR. And so I did. I just kind of introduced myself, talked a little bit about what I was doing there, and just it's cool, these little interactions that happen. You don't think that, um, you just never know what to expect, I guess. And starting this a month and a half ago, I had no idea that something like that would even was ever a possibility, right? Um, but it was cool too because I was sitting there sketching and getting to my watercolor portion of it, and somebody had come up and said, "Hey, were you on were you on the radio just like an hour ago or so?" And I was like, "Yeah." So, just it felt cool, I guess. To I don't know. That whole morning felt like something very new and very unfamiliar, but in a good way, I think. I'm not somebody that likes to be in the spotlight or be recognized. And so that was very, very unfamiliar for me. Um, and it was good. It was nice. I could understand how some people would enjoy that, but I think I'm much more of a shy homebody type person, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it was a great day all around. Um, Plenty of time in the sun. Got to hang out with my friend from work, my coworker, and do a little rock climbing. And I haven't done that in over a year now, since I moved. And there was so much that I had just forgotten how to do. And it was a great refresher. It was a great time just hanging out together. Um, I don't know many people around here yet, so just getting to hang out, going outside. It's a beautiful thing. And that was today. Day 47 of this journey. And then I wanted to apologize too for yesterday. I guess I did do art, of some kind, by singing in karaoke. You could call that art. Um, Maybe that's not something that belonged on the channel. Um, so it didn't have a recording of that at all. Um, didn't think to really. I thought I would get home at a decent hour to at least do one of these cylinder sketches, but sometimes the night evolves in ways you can't expect, and I think in good ways. So yeah, day 47. That's pretty much it. Day 47, June 27th. Um, and if anyone out there is watching these videos still, um, I've got more of these on the channel. the drawing practice that I've been following along with is on Xgal's art tips. He's been doing a weekly homework series, and so I just have been doing that, and I'll link it down below for anybody that's interested in following along. And no matter what it is you do, um, if there's something that you feel like you want to try, absolutely give it a try, because you just you never know where it's going to take you. And and sometimes it feels like life is this series of coincidences that tie together at the end. You sort of look back and it feels like there was a thread that was being woven, and someone who knows how to write a story knows how to write a story, if that makes sense. So wherever you are in your life's journey, um, when I started this, I was in a pretty dark spot, and I feel like I've healed a lot from that. So wherever you are, if you're in a spot where you feel like you don't know what to do, you're having trouble focusing or being yourself, or um, you know, life can take us all kinds of different directions. But if there's something that you've always wanted to try, some sort of creative act, a sport, an art, singing, writing, give it a try, give it a shot. Um, and don't let that voice that tells you you can't win, because you always can. And even if it doesn't come out the way that you expect, you're never going to be able to do it perfect on the first try. And if you do it perfect on the first try, uh, that's pretty sick. And you're never gonna know that you could do that until you do it. So give it a shot. Um, yeah, thanks again for sticking around. I think we're coming up at the end of the video here. I've got the drawing sped up as always, so none of this is in real time. I'm not actually this quick. Um, but thanks for spending a small portion of your time with me. I know it's a busy world out there, and there are so many other ways that we can distract ourselves. So thank you, and I hope I see you tomorrow.